Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipe. In this video, we are going to calculate ROC AUC score for my model in Python using cross validation. This is my code snippet. I have copied this code and I pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So AUC stands for area under the curve. So if it is area under the curve, what is the curve? The curve is ROC, that is receiver operating characteristic. Now this that's why its complete name is ROC AUC score. So what is ROC curve? ROC curve is the curve between sensitivity and FPR. FPR stands for 1 minus specificity. Now specificity is total negative upon total negative plus false positive, whereas sensitivity, which is also known as recall, is total positive upon total positive plus false negative. The complete video with detailed explanation of recall is also available on our YouTube channel. You can check that out. Now this was all about the ROC curve. So ROC, in nutshell, ROC curve is a probabilistic curve between two classes. It is used for determining probability of whether a product X is available on in class A or B with what probability score. Now AUC. So AUC stand for area under the curve, which is for ROC curve. The higher the AUC, the better your model is able to distinguish between two different classes. So this was all about ROC AUC score. Now cross valid. Now here comes the other name, cross validation. So you must be familiar with train test split. So what train test split does, it splits your data set into training and testing so that you can train your data on the training part and test your test your model of how well your model is performing on the testing part. uh, but in case of data sets having low number of data points, if you split your data set into training and testing, it becomes very hard for your training for your model to get trained by those less number of data sets. Those less number of data points, it is not able to capture all the patterns from those data points. In order to avoid that, we use cross validation. So cross validation basically asks for a number, for example 4. Now if you pass cross validation to be 4, it splits your data sets into 4 parts. It trains it on the 3 parts and tests it on the one left part, and it does it for all the iterations. That is, it selects 4 so 4C3, it will select your data set into 4 types, that is perform 4 iterations, 4 data yes 4 iterations each data split that it has made. Now let's get started with the code. So I've defined my function. These are two print statements. In order to ignore unnecessary warnings, I've imported warnings. Now from model selection, I've imported cross validation score. From tree decision tree classifier, from data sets, make classification. So sklearn is a very powerful library which comes with preloaded data set. For example, Boston, Iris, Titanic. You can also use classification. You can also you make your own data sets using import classification for making classification data sets, and make regression using regression data set. Now x and y, these are the target. Sorry, x is the feature column that it will generate, and y is the target column. So make classification n samples, this means I want 10,000 samples. N feature equal to 3, this means I want 3 features. N informative is equal to this means all the features would be informative, and redundant is equal to 0. If I pass n redundant to be suppose 1, it will make one new feature from these 3 features that are linear combination of the 3 features. So basically which you generally eliminate at the time of calculating correlations. Now n classes, I want 2 classes, that it will be a 2 class classification problem. Random sampling should be 42. Now D tree, I have initialized my decision tree classifier. Now print cross validation score D tree x, the model, the x and y, the scoring parameter. ROC AUC is my scoring parameter. You can use accuracy, precision, or anything that you want. For neg mean squared error 2, CV equal to 7. Now I'm also calculating my mean score for the cross validations that I have performed and standard deviation, and I'll print that. Let me run this code. So these are the cross validation scores for my for my seven cross validations that it has performed. My mean comes out to be 92 and my standard score comes to 0.008. So this was all about the codes in this video. For more industry relevant project, you can visit our website, and for more industry relevant for more code recipes like this, you can visit our YouTube channel as well as our website. You can also get customized recipe by using this click here function and submitting your request. The link for the URL for this code will be available in the description below. Thank you.